Let's talk reusable nappies. So this week it is the reusable nappy week. I'm going to post a video about why we use reusable nappies, or cloth nappies, or cloth diapers, however you want to say it. There are loads of reasons why I do it. Today I want to just go and talk. I have got a few different brands and I sort of split them into nighttime and daytime wear. First of all, let's start with the setup. So this is my nappy changing station. He does have one other one in his nursery. However, we're downstairs nearly all of the day and I just can't bother going up and downstairs all day. Here I have got all of our nappies. I have got wipes, reusable wipes as well. Got all of his nappies. We've got a bucket of wet wipes here. I've got nappy rash cream, which you're gonna look at my why I use reusable nappies video. This rarely gets used. And I also have down here, I've got a drawer full of nappies. And this drawer as well is full of nappy liners and lots of other reusable nappy essentials. Over here, we've got reusable wipes. So these white wipes, I use these to clean his bottom. I put them in a little glass dish here. We get through, probably top this up 2, maybe 3 times a day. Put some wipes in. I put sterile water in these. Doesn't have to be sterile really, I mean, you just wipe on the baby's bum. These are like a terry cloth material. I'll link them down below in the description on my Amazon. These are 100% cotton, machine washable. These colourful ones here are microfiber ones, so I use these ones for his hands and his face. Now that Harris is 6 months old, I'm using these a little bit more because he's weaning, he's dribbling all the time. When I say weaning, I mean he's not actually eating anything. He's refused everything I've given him. When we do try and eat food, I use these for his hands and his face. I normally keep them here, but he loves grabbing and he loves to knock this off, so this needs to find a new place. Now for our nappies. We've got daytime nappies and nighttime nappies. My favourite ones to use for daytime are close parent pop-in nappies. I think this brand has actually been discontinued. However, you can still buy them online at some retailers and there's quite a big second-hand market, which I would recommend. Quite a lot of mine are second-hand, to be honest. I did buy some new, but they are quite expensive to buy brand new. If you want more information about that, I will talk about that in my second video about nappies. But I've got 2 different types. I've got a popper one and I've got a Velcro Apex. These ones contour to the baby's body a lot better. These ones are obviously set at certain intervals here. If you want it sort of in between, it's a little bit more awkward. I also have had one of these poppers come off. Luckily there are 2 little poppers here, so it's still okay. The Velcro one has got a little hole here where you can pull this out, tape it together, and basically you want to do this before every wash, because if you leave this out, the Velcro will attach onto things like this and that can damage it and it sort of plucks the material apart. Both of these nappies have this little multi-system here, which basically allows you to wear the nappy at any age. So Harris actually used the newborn version of these, which you can get as well. They're just a smaller version. These ones are suitable from birth as well. We've got these ones to tighten the waist. These ones here basically just make the nappy smaller. You're getting a nappy?
Yeah. I'm gonna get a
reusable nappy.
Reusable nappy.
Harris is outside in the garden sunbathing.
There's another benefit of those that he'd done the toilet in his nappy 5-10 minutes ago. But I don't have to worry about it leaking or smelling. I'll
talk about that in another video. I've actually got one of their really old ones here and it actually has the weights on it. It says one size from newborn to 16 kilograms. Newborn stage is the very first popper here, just a lot tighter around the thighs. The inside of the nappy looks like this. Let me unpop it. It gets its name from it pops in. This is the shell. Is that you get the soaker, which I think is this part. You have a booster on top of the poppers. There are poppers here and you just pop it in. And you do the same on the other side. The other side is a little bit different. It doesn't have the poppers the same way, it's got these poppers. If you have a little girl, it's best to have it just lined on straight on top of each other like this, because they sort of pee in the middle and all around the place. If you've got a boy, you'd fold it like that because their pee is basically going to be a bit more targeted. Okay, after a brief nap interlude, we're back. Where did I get to? So I was saying about these nappies, they've got the 2 liners inside. I like to pile them up with lots of different liners, so I like to use some of these newborn liners. These are like the same, but for the newborn nappies, I just line them up like that. You can get hemp, you can get polyester, you can get cotton, bamboo. They'll have different benefits. We sometimes use pocket nappies. We don't use pocket nappies that often. So for example, I've got a Bambino Mio one here. This is a good example. We only really use these when he's going to be in it for a short time, and I don't want to use one of those ones. These ones are great because I think they're a little bit more flexible on baby. Called pocket nappies because they've got a pocket at the top, believe it or not, and you can fill the pocket with lots of liners. So I've got a liner here, and inside I've got another liner which I can pull out using this tab very elegantly. Just put that inside. The benefit of the pocket nappies is that because they're all in one, you don't have to faff about with pairing them up. That's the con of the pop-in, is that you need to pop them in. I don't actually unpop them. I unpop the top bits and I leave them like that. So when they're in the washing machine, they can tumble around and get clean, but I don't have to pair them up every time. Lots of different brands of these pocket nappies. Like I've got Bambino Mio, I've got an Alva baby one here. This is a pocket nappy. This is really nice as well. Like the designs are so cute. The con is that there's a single gusset here, so they're not as leak proof. Hey Harris Pants.
He's smiling at you, aren't you?
Hi darling, are you coming to get your nappy changed? A brand that I use for nighttime nappies is Little Lamb, which I'll talk about in a minute. I just got a new delivery today because it's reusable nappy week, and I thought I need to try out these ones because they've got them on discount for like £4, I think it was, down from about 15. So I thought I need to try it. What's really good about these is that it's got a double gusset, so it's got that one and that one, so it should be leak proof. So I'm excited to try that out. Nighttime nappies, this is where it gets controversial. We've had some trials and errors and yes, experiences.
We've got some experiences for sure.
Most of Harris's life we have used the close pop-in nappies, and we would pop in a nighttime booster. So this is their nighttime boosters. It's got little poppers, so you basically wrap it around in thirds around the booster and the soaker, and that would be one of his nighttime nappies. If he's having quite a lot of feeds in the night, this might not last. I have had some leaks with this. However, if he's doing just like 1 to 2, 3 feeds, he could probably get away with it. But I have had some leaks. As he's getting a little bit bigger, his bladder is growing in capacity as well. I didn't want to do any nighttime changes. I wanted to stop nighttime changes. So my sister-in-law, she's been using reusable nappies since 2020 with her firstborn. So I asked her, what reusable nappies do you use for nighttime? And she uses the Little Lamb nappies. These are the Little Lamb nappies. 2 different types. You've got cotton or bamboo. Bamboo is more absorbent, doesn't last as long, but more absorbent. So you've got the little Velcro tabs here and a waistband, and basically you've got a little, I dried them outside and it got a little bit of grass on. Got a little liner here, and I put in any boosters here. So I get normally these sorts of things, but any booster that you want that fits. I layer them up. I'll do 2 or 3, this over the top. It's white. I always use a liner. Something to note about reusable nappies is that if you're going to use any sort of emollient type of thing, nappy rash cream, that can damage the material. I would always put on a nappy liner. This is actually just one I made from a t-shirt, so it doesn't have to be anything fancy. And then I'll have Harris laying here, put his dog on here, do it over the top, boom, boom, and now he's in his base layer. I get a nappy liner. So this is a waterproof plastic liner, and then I would just wrap it up around him. Again, it's got 2 layers, so I've never had a leak in these. And this, because these work so well, I thought I'll try the pocket nappies. When I actually first got these, I had an issue because I was using a non-bio laundry detergent ever since Harris was born, and it always worked. And then I started getting issues with smells. I think basically I started using a different detergent. I started using an Asda non-bio liquid detergent, and I didn't realise it wasn't effective until it all built up and the smells built up, and I started having issues. I thought it was these nappies, but actually since I've changed laundry detergents, they are amazing. I cannot recommend them enough. If you store them correctly in like a nappy bag like this, which I also got from Little Lamb, and if you use the right detergent and use the right wash cycle and you dry them properly, they can be amazing, and they're so much better than disposables, especially for your pocket and for your baby's skin. If you'd like to know more about why we chose to use reusable nappies, or you'd like to know more about our wash routine, let me know in the comments. I'd love to release a video about that. And in the meantime, please do give me a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for my next video. See you later.